Hi, I'm Tara.
I'm Christopher.
And this is Crooked Row, and today we're going to be talking about how to plant raspberries. We actually have loads and loads of blackberries on our farm, but we only have one raspberry plant, and it was because I thought I didn't like raspberries because I've only ever eaten them from the supermarket. So it actually turned out to be our favorite berry, wouldn't you say?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. It's like when you grow them at home, they're almost like perfume. I mean, they are so, they have a beautiful smell. The look of them is just red and beautiful and just absolutely amazing. It's completely different. Usually when I get them at the grocery store, they're either mushy, or they are like so tart that it's just unappealing. I mean, unless you put them in some sort of sugary something.
Oh yeah.
But last year we got a ton of red raspberries, and oh, they were so good. So this year we decided that we're gonna plant 5, what are they called? Fall gold?
Yep.
5 fall gold raspberries and 20 red raspberries. So I'm actually going to show Christopher how to do this, and we want you to follow along. And if you have your shipment in, or if you didn't get to order any raspberries, I implore you to go to your local Rural King, Tractor Supply, Home Depot, Lowe's, wherever is selling berries like this, and plant them. We are within moments away from spring, and it is time to get those berries in the ground. So let's get planting. The tools that are needed for today is a good 5-gallon bucket filled with water. You'll want to go ahead and take your bare root plants and soak them in water for a couple of hours. You'll also need a shovel. You'll need markers for each plant. Make sure and mark your plants. And you also need a good berry fertilizer. We use Berry Tone. It works excellent. And that should be all you should need for this project. Okay, so we have, I actually said a boo-boo. These are not fall gold, these are called double gold, and I get these from Berlin Seeds. You can't order these online, you actually have to call them and place your orders. This is in Amish country in Ohio. They always have incredibly good plants, so I highly suggest Berlin Seeds. But so I already have my hole prepared, and I just use Berry Tone. I just put in a handful of Berry Tone, and I like to mix that in. Actually, I'm going to use another handful and just mix that in to the planting hole. I go ahead and I make sure and have my soil pretty loose down in the hole already, and that's just so that the roots have a good place to stretch out and be everything they're going to be. And then I like to just put a little tiny bit more on top, and then I take this nice good loose soil and put it back. You know you're on a farm when you've got manure.
You don't get squeamish about touching it either.
No.
You wash your hands afterwards.
Yes. We wash our hands a lot here. And just make sure that that sits right on top of there. And you want it light. Like, you want the soil to be, very broken up and light. And then that looks about even right there. And some people will kind of put a circle out around the boundary so that water kind of builds up around here. And then when it soaks in out here so that the roots will spread. I don't always do that, but the other thing that you'll want to do is make a tag. You will forget. That is a promise. And put in your tag of what it is, and you're done. It is that easy. It's worth getting raspberries. lickety split. We have those planted. There's nothing to it, is there?
No, nothing at all.
I mean, you dig a hole, you throw a little bit of compost. Hey, if you don't have compost, or you don't even have the berry tone, raspberries are pretty stinking good growers.
Oh yeah.
Like it is better to have compost, and it's better to have fertilizer always for everything. But if you don't, do it anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, just see what happens. Just make sure and keep them well watered, not overwatered. They don't like to be waterlogged. But outside of that, if we get fruit this year, we'll have to report it to you.
Oh yeah.
So remember,
if we can plant raspberries, anybody can.
Bye.
Please like and subscribe to our video. Bye!